We are back. Probably gonna have Sundays off now because I have to work from 9 to 3. And NFL football will be on the rest of the afternoon, and I would probably prefer. I think streaming on Sundays will be dead for the most part. Don't expect me to be streaming anymore on Sundays. If anything, I would probably edit videos during Sunday evenings or Sunday early mornings before I go into work, and then I'll go back to streaming Monday through Saturday. Sunday will be days off for me from now until the NFL season's concluded. So be on the expect me don't expect streams anymore on Sundays until further notice. But we had left off on Saturday morning in a very peculiar spot, a very strange spot right now. We've lost 9 of our last 10, 9 and 11 now to start the year. Yeah, you can say things are dire right now. Well, maybe not entirely dire. We're only 5.5 behind the Padres and about 5 behind the Dodgers. They're all Padres, and Giants all have 14 wins. We're only 5 games behind each of them to some extent. And the Diamondbacks are slow out the gate this year, probably because they aren't starting a certain catcher that they traded for this offseason from the Nationals. But I'm gonna play the start here for Alton Harris because it's an Alton Harris start, and I would prefer to see him doing well, as we have had our struggles in previous years with our starting pitching in the minors. I don't want to see it this time. This year needs to be an actual like look at his ratings right now. 65K per nine, home run per nine is 64. Arm accuracy at 63, like that's beautiful, bro. Those are really good. And if he can get his control increased, his control can improve slightly, we'll be smooth sailing. Right now, ERA is at 1.15 and his strikeouts total is 14, but that's fine. I'm more concerned about hits. I need him to have a high hit per nine because as long as he's going to have 3 pitches in his repertoire, he needs to be like unhittable. I said this before, I'll say it again. He needs to be unhittable. No exceptions. I also noticed he has the night player quirk. That's pretty good. Performs better when playing at night game. Very interesting. I think for our AAA team, they're going to be playing mostly night games anyways. So keeps that he keeps this up, we'll be looking good. Then jump. Oh, he's now here. I'd rather walk him than let him get a base hit. Okay, sounds good. Popped, please. Yep. not bad. Not bad at all. Wow. Wow. There we go. I think theoretically, no, maybe it's not theoretical. I think Harris should be at the majors this season. He should be at the majors. I think his ETA was this season, but I look at our roster. I had a reason for damn, that's a hit. I wanted to get Clark Schmidt and Carlos Rodon for a reason. It's because they would upgrade our starting pitching lineup where we were last season with Blake Adams and Carson Palmquist as two of our pitchers. Not to mention Ryan Feltner, who would constantly be out with long-term injuries. So we replaced three of our starting pitchers in one offseason by promoting Dennis Eckert and then bringing over Clark Schmidt and Carlos Rodon in free agency. So then when next year comes around, we have options to choose from. We can bring back I would say Carlos Rodon because he'll be another lefty starter, which we don't have right now that I'm ready to promote. Like I think the closest is Sean Sullivan, but I would rather keep him here at AAA at this moment. I want to be sure that he isn't ruined. I don't want to ruin my prospects. But outside of that, I think what I would do is trade Clark Schmidt. An option I've been thinking of is one of either Carlos Rodon or Clark Schmidt. If Schmidt doesn't work out long term, like if he starts to taper off this season, or if his ERA expands to like 4 or 5, then the option would be bring back Carlos Rodon, extend him to bring him back on a 1 year deal, maybe two if he's asking for, because I could stomach a 2 year deal for a mid 30 player. I can't stomach 3 or longer. And then promote Alton Harris. So then we'll have Dollander, Eckert, and Alton Harris as right-handed starters. For lefties, we would have Carlos Rodon and Jesus Luzardo and then eventually we'll find ourselves some starting pitchers who are actually lefties in our organization that can be brought up. But yeah, that's kind of the vision. That's kind of an idea. But we brought Schmidt and Rodon over this season for a reason. That's because we want to improve our chances at winning games this year. We're off to a slow start for now, but we're 20 games, guys. We have another 142 remaining. So there's plenty of chances to really ride the ship. So we have our chances. We have opportunities to really turn things around. We have a lot of time to turn things around. What I really just need is the offense to get going, man. I think the pitching is fine for the most part. We've lost games in one score, but what we really need is our bats to start hitting more or to get on base. Not get on base, bring in runners. We've gotten a lot of base hits, not enough runs to show for it. It's the kind of shit that makes you like question if this team is volatile or not. Yeah, I tried it. The walk. All right, that works. That is so good, man. MLB The Show is wild. I'm playing on All Star for pitching. I earlier was playing on Hall of Fame, and the change is so bizarre. Those Hall of Fame, they swing at everything that touches the plate, and if it's not touching the plate, they rarely swing at it. And then on All Star, they won't. They'll swing. They'll swing at a lot of things and let a lot of things through at the same time. Very bizarre. That was a first round pick in 2018. Man, that's brutal. Right off his glove. What a bummer. Oh, I just realized we're winning. Just locked into pitching right now. The home run. You're lying. That's why I hate throwing up in the zone. Good to see Blake Adams though here in Salt Lake. Man, Condon with 10 doubles to start the year. Beautiful. Oh, really? His ERA went up on 2 runs. You kidding me? It went from 115 to 177. This is what I'm talking about when it's like, don't throw up in the zone. This is why. Even if it's just a random pitch from time to time, it's just not good enough, bro. You are going to give up hits, give up home runs, and in this case, it was a home run. Like, no way. All right, both the AAA and AA team are winning games right now. That's good. Yep. Musgrove's decline has arrived. Probably why he only got a 1 year deal. Like Greg Sips got fired. Greg Sips is the voice actor of Beast Boy. He got fired the day after he announced he got diagnosed with Parkinson's. Man, that shit wild. He is that man. Greg Sips is the guy. He is Beast Boy, and you fired him. The only other, the only other like I would think of him as is Michelangelo from TMNT, and they fired him. I'm happy the vibes on this team are still good. Vibes on this team are still pretty high up right now. Maybe it's just because we're all here cheering in celebration about Jackie Robinson Day. Man, Hunter Green looks really good in this Mariners uniform. Oh yeah, there's commentary here that I just not listen to because I have the commentary team on. Oh well. All right, so last stream, Julio Rodriguez got struck out multiple times, and here we're giving him a hit right out the gate. All right. I was scared for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Six to nine. You're lying. Oh, Dodgers lost to the Brewers. Although that should like never happen this season, considering how slow of a start the Brewers had. Mm, the slider against lefties is not working. We are avoiding that rest of this. Oh, my controller died. Hold on, guys. That shit just. Let me make sure it's not a fluke issue. How's y'all day going? My day's going great. Made money yesterday from gambling. Well, not gambling, but on parlays. It wasn't like a lot of money. I make chump change. I mean making chump change on parlays. I put in like 10 cents per parlay and get enough like action to happen to where it's like 50 cents to a dollar. And that's just what I do. I ain't got money like that, y'all. Some of y'all do. I ain't got money like that. I wish I did. Maybe I will soon, but I don't got money like that. Or I can just go walk in. I'm gonna put $500 on this nigga getting these three niggas getting anytime touchdowns. I ain't got money like that. I wish I did. You know how hyped that'd be? To earn 1,000 off of that? That'd be lit. I didn't put new batteries in, by the way. I put in some. I have like a couple of batteries that supposedly died, and I'm just trying to see if I can siphon whatever battery life they have left. Tell you this: if you ever work at a UPS store, take advantage of it with Verizon Xfinity returns. People will forget to take the batteries out, so I just be getting easy batteries. Sure, the batteries may be used but a lot of them are slightly used. Some of these puppies still got some juice left now. I got a ton of Duracells because of these bumps. I think pitching away from home is gonna be one of our best strengths, but then become a weakness when we're at home. I think that's just the case with us. AJ Puck was traded from the Royals to the Cubs for Brandon Birdsell. Are you kidding me? So the CPU is still out here making dumbass trades. I'll take a look at that later. Chase! You're lying! Come on, dude! Oh yeah, bitching away from home is a strain. Ugh. Meanwhile, I'm leaving curveballs and high up in the zone like an idiot. On a 1-2 count, 2 outs, 2-run home run, and now another base run. There's no celebrating, Chase. You gave up a 2-run shot. Like there's no Look at this! Look at this loss record. 1-9. Our only win was a random 11-2 victory at Atlanta. You're lying. You're lying. You're just lying, bro. There's no way. There's no way you just did that, bro. How many 6 pitches through 4, bro, is diabolical. You're lying. You're just lying. There's no way. There's no way, bro. No way. And he's been subbed. Oh, but we have the lead. Still have the lead. The losing streak is over. Again. I don't even want to try right now. Ryan Rocchio home run, huh? Yeah, a lot of home runs. Dolia have one, Dole have one too. 13 hits. Pretty high up there. Castillo with his 4th save of the year. So keep in mind next curveballs not against righties. Try not to use curveballs so much. Righties, slider more. Curveballs on left. That. At least the yard goes isotope. Hey, I have another day of scouting. So, yippee doo. Alright, so he's found nobody. A lot of pitch attempts. I would like some lefties. James Chavis. He's really far back there though, but he seems like he has a high floor, very low ceiling though. I think getting a guy like him would make sense. Definitely if I can snag some of these guys in the back of the draft class, that could help out quite a lot. Outfielder wise, Forrest Kruger. Yeah, I thought there was something good about this guy. Might be way higher to our scouts than MLB scouts in general. His speed could be crazy though. Yeah, go ahead and scout him. International. We'll do central pitcher. We'll call it there. And no major big game until later, so yeah, we'll play this full one. Might as well. Lazardo's off to a good start though. Guys will get rest, others not so much. Swap some guys throughout the depth chart. Should be a nice pitchers duel. Both pitchers are currently giving less than 3 runs on average. We got 2 teams that made the 27 postseason competing here. This will definitely be a Sunday night baseball. Banged my knee on my desk. Damn it. Ow. Say something. Good old zoomed in screen because I have sucked at batting lately. Nice hit, but that's about to get caught, isn't it? Oh, it's not. A Julio Rodriguez whiff. Adadel Amador gets on third to start. Hey, I'll take it. Wow. I knew something was off. I shouldn't have swung. Mm. Masataka Yoshida is back to leading the team in batting average. I was concerned, man. I was really concerned that he might be done. He had been, he was struggling to start the season. We let IKF get 3 hits on us. What is wrong with us? Damn, that's not interference though. That's not interference. You're bugging. Pirates crushed the Yankees. At this point, I'm not surprised anymore with the Pirates. I think the Pirates should definitely be buyers this year. They'll definitely buy at the deadline. Perfect. Why did I swing? It's the crap like that that tells me, like, yeah, you keep it on rookie because you have such a bad tendency to swing at things. I have such a bad tendency, man, I swear. Be nice if I didn't, but here we are. IKF seems to be the strange fella who struggles against lefties while being a righty at bat. I find those strange, to be honest. Yeah. No! I hate it here. Damn, Rocchio tapered off real quick. Well, not really. He's still batting well. 298 is a really good batting average to have. He was batting like 355 when, to be fair, that is probably some of it has to do with the fact his rating did dip. And of course I fucked that up. Easily could have had that as a home run. That left field, man, that's a easy home run spot. You're lying. I hear my brother in the background. He's still not over that Ravens loss. I can't blame him. I don't think I'll. That is the type of game that will keep you sick to your stomach forever. That's not a God, I love this infield. Rocchio, Tolia, Owen Miller, and then Nicky Lopez. And on the bench, you got Amador and Aaron Shunk. Look at that. Beautiful out at first. Man, they're just doing everything they can to keep me from getting on base with Doyle at this point. I'm convinced. You're lying. Nice. That is a base hit of base hits. That is our reigning MVP for you right there. Again, man, I can't get that timing right. I think I get it right, but I don't. Damn. I thought I was being smart, okay? And Yoshida has like no power, no arm strength, so that was never gonna get back there. $50 something pitches. Three. Gee. 0-5 and 2 strikeouts, crazy. That might be gone. That might be gone. It is. Way to go, Aaron. I said it earlier. Like, that's good home run location. Sending it to left field, that's a great spot to home run. And it was just that. Beautiful. That's not a home run. I'm so late on these, man. Well, that's not. But it's gonna be a single. The very weird dimensions in that outfield make that such. Oh, nice. And they're taking Kirby out. They must really be untrustworthy of him right now. Gonna swung. Or maybe I needed to because that thing might have been a foul ball. No. Right to the glove of Yoshida. Barely had to step back. Easily should have been a home run. That's not gonna be a home run. The only way it would have been a home run is if I swung quick enough, it would launch into right. Tip of the bat would have launched into right field or to the left field even. One of the two. That center field hit, I knew that was a fly. That's that's a base hit, okay. You can't tell because Julio Rodriguez is so fast. Like, he covers so much ground out there. A lot of potential base hits on other teams. Those don't happen against Dems. I swung too early on that one again. Granting a lot of runners just to get 5 guys on base. Or 5 guys to run them in. I fucked up. God damn it. I have the worst timing in the world. It's so bad. $73. Yeah, we'll start warming someone up. Might as well. We'll do Griffin Jacks. Man, I think if I do a MLB The Show series next year, I probably will on 26, but I'll wait until the game's on Game Pass. And that's when I'll start up that series. But in the meantime, it's like, I think next year, I'm going to pick a team and stick with that team, but I'm going to user every team because there are like some BS elements that I'm like getting sick and tired of because I have only control of one team, I find it annoying. And it's like, well, aren't you going to get a constant message of like, you'll need to simulate these games to play this one? That's fine. I can do that. That's perfectly fine. I'd rather do that than deal with the BS of how do I put it? I'd rather do that because then I have user control of every team. I'm not gonna deal with like their minor league team games. I'm not gonna play them really. Only if I'm really interested or like if I really feel like it. But for the most part, I'm just gonna be using the team I choose, which I'm probably gonna pin down to an AL team for next year. Next year will certainly be an AL team. We're not gonna do another Rockies franchise, obviously. This is the one, and that's it. If I do an AL team, my options will be Tampa Bay, maybe Tampa Bay. I don't know. Athletics. I would love to do athletics franchise. I tried to do one here on MVP 05, debating whether or not to get back to that or to try it again, redo, run it back, whatever. If I had, unless I unless I still have the file, then I can just. Uh, Angels. I definitely want to do an Angels franchise. That's for sure. In fact, that might be the fuck. Oh, an error. Lovely. Yeah, I think the goal. I think the plan next year would be an Angels franchise. I would love to do that. I would love to do an Angels franchise. That'd be fun. I don't really want to do an NL team after this season or for next year. I think I should go back and forth. But if I chose an NL team, probably probably the Cardinals. Definitely the Cardinals. I would like to do a Cardinals franchise. I think a Cardinals franchise would be entertaining. So Yoshida has now ran Amador twice. Yoshida has gotten Amador to home plate twice now in this. I just need the one, and then it's game. That might be it. I want to make it like a 6-run difference before I say, all right, I'm done. In the game. So high up in the zone, you thought it would be a walk at that point. Wow, what an A. All right, that's where I wrap things up here. I'm gonna let the CPU take over from here. I want to try and conserve as much time as possible. instead of playing out a game that's already looking like a blowout or is like turning into a rout. Just sim the game at that point. Like if it's a 6-run deficit. And Rookie leading the team in doubles was not on my bingo card this year, but I'll take it. Finally step into that permanent spot at shortstop. You know, we don't have a clear cut shortstop at for our future. A lot of the players are like second baseman, third baseman, outfielders. That's the future. We got Eric Norman starting here. I already did my scouting. I'm pretty comfortable with this. I think what I'll do is when we're reaching draft point, like we're 40 days from the draft, I'll start looking towards first round selections I can go for. I need to fill out the rest of the back of the draft. Last season was a generational draft. The fact that we hit on everyone is a huge accomplishment that I'll like cherish it forever. I'll take it to my grave. But what we need more of is we need that again. That's what I want. I want more guys that are 79 to 99. Anywhere in that ballpark, I'll take it. Heck, right now, maybe I'll take some guys that are potential 75. If they're 75 to 99, I'll take that. Because we had such a phenomenal draft last year, we can whiff or not whiff, but we can land a 75 potential, you know. And then but as long as we get guys with 79 potential and 80 something, if we can get some more 80 something potential guys, I'll take it. It allows us to continue filling out this roster. All right, Norman. I can't throw anything up in the zone. It's dead. We're not doing that anymore. A leadoff home run, bro. You're lying. Great, 2 base hits now. No outs even. It's just incredible how few, like, not one strikeout, not even a walk. No, I've given up now 3 consecutive base hits. I might I might have to, if I can't get Eric Norman to, if I keep struggling with Eric Norman, I might throw him back down to single A for the rest of the season. We have a shit ton of starting pitchers, guys. I have a lot of options to choose from. Like, what is his ERA right now? It's and his WHIP is 1.20. ERA is 4.05. Not good. I need these guys to have games where it's like no runs, no runs, no runs. Need that. What fresh hell is this? So I can't throw sliders up in the zone. I can't throw changeups up in the zone. I can barely throw fastballs up in the zone. Everything low, bro. Everything is low. So that's good to keep tabs on for future. As I proceed to mistime it and nearly throw a slider up top again. Or I did throw a slider up top. Finally, a second out. This team is off to a very sluggish start. I was not expecting that. I was kind of excited about this double A team because I thought, man, we could probably rake through the first month of the season. But this is starting to look more and more like our first year. I think our first year we were really shaky to start double A, but then we rattle off wins to end the year. So maybe that's the case this time around. We'll be like year one. Slow start, strong second half to end the year, make the playoffs, outright number one seed. Maybe that's our ceiling this year. And again, y'all gotta like understand like this double A team was so much better last year, even though they snuck into the postseason. This team was better on paper, despite the record. You had Alton Harris starting games. You had what else did we? Charlie Condon was down here in Double A still. I think even Jordan Beck had a few appearances as well. Like we had a fairly stacked team in Double A in 2027. And then that talent pool got promoted up to Triple A or to the majors. Or in this case, I guess a lot of them got promoted to just Triple A. The people that are here now were at Single A last season. Oh, I threw that as a hope and prayer that would throw him off, and I guess it did. Excellent, excellent strikeout from Norman. Yep, and check for any substances. You're good. Yep, you're good. Didn't check the bottom of his hat though. Man, that would be such a fun addition to an MLB The Show game. Guys getting suspended for illegal substances. Oh, is that sticking on that cap I see right there? Let me take a look at that. Imagine that. Imagine a southerner or a southern umpire having to take a look at your hat. You see it in game too. They got yo, it's like a randomizer wheel. You get really unlucky with certain draft picks. They have character concerns, and the character concern is he gonna use abuse substances, performance enhancers, or um fight attack? That would be pretty tough. I would love that. That would be an instant. That game would be goated. 10 out of 10. Like the closest we have to that type of level is MVP 05. MVP 05 is so fascinating because you can throw pitches at guys, hit by pitch, and cause a brawl at the mound, but unfortunately you can't actually fight the guy. The cuts. It's a hard cut. And then the guys get ejected. You have to replace them. Those players will, if will get suspended, and the suspension I think can like increase depending on how many times it happens. Very good stuff. I love MVP 05. Haven't played enough of it, but I still love that game regardless. That game is a blast. All of EA Sports' baseball games from the PS2 OG Xbox era are really good. They're almost masterpiece levels. Makes me wonder why they haven't come back to. I guess they like ever since the license BS with 2K or with Madden, they've stopped caring. The money they get mostly comes from that, not VPO5 or MVP. Look, but still, like an MVP 2026 copy would go crazy. That shit would go triple platinum in the baseball sphere. Hate the fact that recently college basketball is gonna be in turmoil in the video game landscape. We're getting a college basketball by 2K Sports, and it's not even gonna be its own game. It's gonna be an addition, an extension to 2K, NBA 2K, as if they're the same thing. That means there's gonna be a lack of pageantry, a lack of team traditions. Gonna be a lack of that stuff because how are you gonna fit all that onto a disc or just a game in general when your game is already supposedly supposed to have more stuff this year, which I doubt it. It's sickening how we got to the point where it needed to be an exclusive license. They didn't want to have it as an open license, which is retarded. Like, give us the open license, man. What happened to the days of open license agreements? Different companies can fight for your right, for your hard-earned money. Instead, now we have these monopolies. It's so disgusting, bro. It's getting ridiculous. I'm looking forward to this month and watching Battlefield 6 release to the masses and just dog walk um Black Ops 7. I'm looking forward to seeing Black Ops 7 get obliterated into the stratosphere by Battlefield 6. I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I'd be excited for an EA game to do well profit-wise. I didn't think the day would come, but here we are because Call of Duty is so bad these days. You have to root against it at this point. It's like a rite of passage. So weird. It didn't have to be this way, man. It really didn't. All we had to do, and the worst part is like EA also wants an open license. Reportedly, they want an open license for a Madden game for the NFL, which means 2K Sports, San Diego Studios, and any other company could take a lick at making an NFL game. NFL said no. They want this. They want to extend the exclusive license. I want to spit at that like situation. I want to spit at it. Egregious. Terrible. What a play, Norman. What a play. Not Norman. Roth. That's my rook. That's my first round pick from 2026 right there. Technically, um only a first round pick as like a compensatory selection. That was elite. I had to break up the monotony, try and pick him off. And God, it worked out. Ronald Rosario been having a great start to this season. He definitely warrants being like promoted to AAA. He's absolutely warranting such an opportunity. Langenberg has another save. He keeps this up, man. He might be another minor league all-star again. He'll be a two-time or three-time minor league all-star. But despite the home run allowed, it did not count towards a loss on Eric Norman. And Norman also walked away with 7 strikeouts. Did give up 7 hits, though. No walks. So his ERA is now at 4. Hope that's the end of it. All right, a 4-game stretch against the Cardinals, who are 10-12. So they're actually good this year. Like, no, it's just because the rest of the division is trash. Who do the Cards have again? Why the fuck is this team 10-12? Maybe 8-14 would be the more appropriate record, but I don't get it here. One-year contract to Andrew Benintendi. Nick Lodolo is balling. That's funny. Bean did have a rough game last game. I want to see improve. He's off to a really nice start. His batting average has not dropped, increased each year. I want to keep it that way. If he can finish this year batting 280, that's a good sign. So let's make sure it stays that way. We're also hosting them, so yeah, we kind of need to like win this series low key. This is the only this and the Angels are like the weakest team scheduled to start the season. Well, no, Athletics, then Angels, then Cardinals. But we still need to win here. We're hanging around 500. Need to try and get something done. That last game against Seattle was phenomenal. Now tied for batting average lead. Oh, hey, we got 3 Rockies players on that leaderboard, by the way. Wait, what? Are you serious? He didn't go for the ball. He didn't go for the ball. Dude, I did that because I was like, all right, I'll just cut the ball off, keep him at first, give him a single. I need y'all to see the B. This is the type of BS I be stuck with. Look at him just watch the ball. What? You're lying. He saw the ball. Look at that. What is this? He sees a bounce. It goes right over his head. That's arm straight. Look at this. He could have jumped up to catch that. Look at where the ball is. He could jump up, catch it, and throw it to the cutoff man. Would have cut him off dead in his tracks right there. Two stolen bases. What the fuck is Brendan Doyle doing? That man was a league leader in steals last season and has just decided not to care. Diabolical. Ball! Thank you. Told you, I need this man to have a batting. He needs that beat. The batting average, I want to see two. It goes like 275 or somewhere between 272 to 280. I'll take it. I want 280. What the bruh? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Bait him. Debate him. Debate it. Get debated, little bro. Oh, damn, we're losing. Nope. Stay a second. Single and a double. Walker completely missed the trajectory of that. Now we got Harry Ford. If Harry Ford hit this here, we're good. Spoiler alert, he did not. And we might be cooked here. Lopez is a good hitter. Not much against lefties. Ooh, wait. Wait a minute. Never mind. Made me eat my words. Yeah, his but a scratch. We know he's not coming out of the game. Come on, Doyle. Come on, Doyle. Yeah. Brendan Doyle. RBI single ties the game. Now watch us start losing again. Let's go! What a snag! That's what I'm talking about, Veen. Wait, wait. Great eye coordination too. All that stuff. Lousy slider. Bottom of the 11th. For a 98-mile-per-hour fastball to go that slow tells me it's the difficulty and not the throw itself. All right, so here he'll throw out of the zone. Be out of the zone. If he messes up on the timing, we got a good hit. Yep, there it is. That's what we needed. And with 2 outs still, we have a chance to take it right here. Miller's on third. And Harry Ford is up to bat. You might be struggling early to start the year, but I will always believe in you, Harry. Damn, Pittsburgh put 13 runs on Philly's head. What is going on in Philadelphia, bro? What is happening to the Phillies? They're supposed to be better this year. They got Shane McClanahan and Stephen Kwan. That's game. Miller to home. Not in time. Rockies win. Ooh, Zach Veen gets player of the game for 2 doubles and 2 singles, or a double and 2 singles. I don't want to use Kirk Driver. How's he been? Still batting like that is a really high batting average. How is his potential C if he's playing like this, man? Might have a minor league all-star appearance in his future. Back in Binghamton, beat these guys as the finished in second place in the division. These guys finished first, took the division, and we beat them in their building to win the series. And Kirk got some speed on him. He's been batting well. Begin double A. Hmm. Need to be quicker on the swing. This is why and this is what's gonna make his batting average dip incredibly low. If I keep this up. I fucked up. Now I'm whiffing on everything. We can still salvage this. Batting average is 500. I just need a good swing here. There it is. That's it, Jose. Come on, Roth. Batting 250 right now, so one hit for every four at bats. And this should be tag up. Just like that. Game's tied. Watching my draft picks perform like this fills me with such happiness. Very happy right now. The movement on the pitch is what I'm looking for on this. Dude, that's the one. That's the home run of the century right there. But no, I have to suck. I might have to turn the difficulty back to veteran. Might have to. I'm really debating because, man, the speed is a lot quicker on veteran, so I'm able to pick up on sliders a lot faster. I was having so much success on veteran against sliders, curveballs. Once I changed it back to rookie, or I think it was all star actually. That's my difficulty on. That's it. Yeah, rookie. When I'm on all star difficulty or veteran, the pitch is so much faster, and I'm able to pick up on it quicker. Look at this game, bro. What is happening? My point right there. He's just batting 535 before this game, and I just fucked him over so badly. All right, your goods win. Yeah, now he's batting 487. God, I suck right now. I think that's a. Hey, I'm gonna I don't want to call it here, but I kind of need to. Other thing. Plus, we accomplished a little, just enough. No, I'll just keep going. I'll try and get to 2 hours or a little over 2 hours. Damn. I need the swing. We get the Zach Veen breakout season, bro. I'm happy. Oh, got him. That's how you. I know that's how you feel. You did Josh Allen last. Like he burnt my shake. I have bought ordered my new license. Yeah, I went in there to do it. I'm getting a temporary one. I had to pay 30. I have a temporary one for 30 days, and meanwhile I'm waiting for the background check. Oh, we're losing. No, no. Player lock is dead, bro. We gotta lock in here. There's no outs. There's no outs as well. Like, no, I gotta lock in. Player lock is effectively dead from this point forward. You have me Zach Veen up here with no outs in the eighth, and we're down 2 runs. We need to lock in. All right, bro. Say less. And now it's like this is why I can't set it back to from rookie to all star because that was a 93 mile per hour pitch. How am I late on that? Why am I late on these swings? Lopez is 0 for 3. I kind of want to. And that's why I subbed out Lopez. Tying run at first, and Amador's up to bat. Or Doyle's up to bat. What a lazy snag to reach low to try and tag him out. That is super weak. Yeah, we'll just stick with this. Gotta be quicker than that. He is trying to pick me off, bro. Every chance. Every chance. He's trying to get the pick off. Say less. Dude. So the strike zone is really close to the edge right now to this umpire. Not good enough. All that work for nothing, essentially. Dennis Santana, bro, you're making me lose brain cells. How is your ERA so low and you get in these situations like all the time? Can you keep it in the box, man? Damn. Yeah, you'll keep it in the box, all right. Nearly give up another run. All right, you just effectively ended the game. Wonderful. I'm not them. I sim one at bat, 3-run shot. Why is Dennis Santana up here, bro? Why is he up here? He is he has effectively been a gas can every single time on screen. No, like dude on screen, like this. Bums. What are we doing? Ben Joyce has been a gas can. Man throws nearly 100 miles per hour. For fair, he's been gas can. Even if it seems like a bad trade, Angels are Adams at not even like this isn't even a bad trade right now. He's still got 2 more years and Blake Adams isn't even playing in the majors. He's playing in AAA right now, so it's not even like the trade has been terrible. But I'm like really set to bring Lucas Gilbert back up. Can I demote Dennis Santana? No, I can't. I've already used the option. Someone will trade. Someone will claim him off waiver. I would be better trading him at that point. Who has a lefty I would like to have on a bad team? Four seam, two Hey, hold on. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, he's got eight potential. They're not letting him go. I'm so excited too. I saw that eight potential. Cause it's over. No. What are these relievers? Ace, what are y'all doing? They have like no. They have no righties at their the major league level or the lefties. Oh, they have starting pitchers. Who has a lefty reliever that I can trade for? Because if I demote Dennis, someone's just gonna claim him off waivers, so I don't want to lose him. I think Dennis has good pitches, like to a repertoire of five pitches available for in the use. I'd rather send him somewhere effectively to a team that's not that good this year. Ryan Hudson. 80 overall, they wouldn't trade him. Tyler Alexander. He's struggling. And his rating's diminished. And he's 33. A lot older. Maybe I'll take anything, bro. Sebastian Alvarez. Jake Cunningham. I think I might take this. And he's a lefty left fielder. Although we have a shit ton of lefties. I'll think about it. Alexander Canario, Grant Richards. Omar Vera? You trade me Omar Vera. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That would make no sense. Hold on. Need you guys to take a look here and understand why this doesn't make. Wait, Omar Vera not on here? Not on their ranks? The fuck? Guess he's not developing fast enough to their liking. But I already have like a ton of. Here's the other thing: is like, oh, a former top 20 prospect in the farm system in Detroit. Yeah, trade for him. No, because I already have too many shortstops. Yeah, that's not a good trade either. Let's just keep going and see what we get. Max Kepler. That's bad. Uh, yeah, I mean he's a vet. He's on the final year of the contract. He's getting 8 million. No, that's terrible. What else do you have? Jesus Rodriguez, catcher. Mason Montgomery. Dude, he hurls gas. What the Okay, I might take that trade too. Jake Brents. No, thank you. Andrew wants. Same problem. Caleb Roberts. He seems to be good, but he's also 28, so not a no longer. Oh, these are terrible. Plus, we play the White Sox later. I don't want to. Why would I take this? Why would I do that? They'd be like, oh, surely we won't get fleeced again. Not after the Chris Bryant trade. Clearly, surely we won't get fleeced by him again. Gavin Lux, Jake Pineda. Hey, Gavin Lux. I guess because he's not hyper. No. Man, these trades suck. These are like not that good. I guess because it makes sense. It actually makes sense. 31-year-old on the final year of his contract being lit up right now makes a lot of sense. Give me my instant. I'm like 10 seconds away from accepting that trade from was it the Toronto? Well, I really don't want to trade him in conference. Not even like a reliever in return, then all trash. Tyler Alexander, I don't want that. Oh, yeah, who had that trade? No, it wasn't. Here we go. Mason Montgomery up there in age, but I like who he has to offer, and he's a lefty. Jesus Rodriguez, we can just have him as a backup catcher at triple. All right. Hey, I must be stupid because I don't remember his name. I just realized. Mason Montgomery. Okay, that's the name. I don't know how I forgot in 2 seconds. All right, the trade was a success. What was his name? Yeah, here we go. Mason Montgomery. Keep him around here. I have an extra arm now for lefties. Jose Alvarado's arm doesn't fall apart. I am curious though about that trade I saw earlier. AJ Puck, Brandon Birdsell. Well, Puck is a high-end receiver point of his, and he's on the final year of his contract. So was his that is terrible value. What the It was a yeah, it was a 1-for-1. Traded for a really you traded for a 27-year-old in play. Mart. Oh, we got to release. At least you have B potential. by making this a lot tougher on me than I have. Yeah, I am. Just you weren't you weren't even improving. Yeah, you actually got worse. You're not even improving. You're never gonna reach that potential at this rate. Oh no, I have to pay 53K. Who cares? That's the thing. You're all tired. Oh, what the f? What did you do? Marco Rea, Eckert, pitchers. I got my rook. Check out my rook. Look at them 19 strikeouts. Ray of exactly 3. All right, off to a good start. Now we can go back low. Man, he is getting lit up. I can see why I almost called them Arizona Cardinals. I can see why St. Louis been up and down. That's for sure. Still struggling with Lopez. Still though, not the worst case scenario. Way back, deep, off the wall. His 11th double on the season. My goodness! Masataka Yoshida! Out of here! His 5th home run of the season. And the boys are hyped. Them boys are hype in the dugout. Amador launches it to right field. Right fielder running back. That one is gone! Back to back home runs! Amador's home run number 2. The boys are starting to rake now from behind the plate. Owen Miller, 3, no, 4 consecutive base hits after Lopez's strikeout. Ooh, meant to swing at that. It was a curveball. Jeromo now hits it. Goes to the right fielder. Both runners will stop at second and first, respectively. Ooh, Rocchio's nearly batting 300. Good hit here could change that. It won't. No! It's an error! There will be no double play. The Rocchio gets on base via fielder's choice. Oh, they won't call it an error. Okay. So that was a curveball, too. Another base hit. Aaron Shucks. 4-0 now. Well, let's keep the conga line moving. Come on, Beck. Never mind, I fucked up. Tried to check the swing and the game didn't register it. Check. Yep. Right into Jordan Beck's glove. Out at first. Go. Strike out. Strike out. Yeah, like 92 is pretty fast, and my reaction time is seeing it way too quick. Makes me want to change it to All Star. Yet at the same time, I still suck. Like, there's about to be a fly right here. Right there, center field. When we get to the Reds, who are like still sub 10, two digit, double digits, I think it's pronounced sub double digit wins at this point. I think they're still struggling. I do wish. That's what I was waiting on. Damn it. I was waiting on that off speed pitch, and of course I swung too early. And Yoshida gets immediately caught at right field. Here we go again. Yeah, home run. I just gave this man his first career home run. I'm done. I just gave him a first. Why is he frozen in place? Feels like he was taking a jump shot. Guess it's time for them to go ball hunting. Gotta find that man's home run ball. Eckerd, why? It was just about to be a rout, and now it's 4-1 with a guy at triple. Atlanta lost to Washington. I don't know what's going on. San Francisco lost to the Brewers again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore, and I don't understand it. Now the Yankees are beating the Marlins. About what you expect. God damn it. Oh, I was ready too. Thank you. We went from a potential no-hitter to a two-run game. That is baseball for you. The hitting the team, and that's not gonna help. Flying. Shouldn't swung. Yep, shouldn't. All right, we're back. Sort of. Still a two-run game. That is a shot to the right field. Are you kidding? Excellent. Nope, stay there first. Yeah, Beck is in hell right now. But if he can get on base being walked, that can help. All right, he's seen enough. Deep shot going off the wall. 2 more runs will score. And Doyle will sit comfortably at second base. Foul. Yoshida will not see first base, but he will see an RBI on that sacrifice fly ball to center field. Damn it. That's a fly. Could have been a home run. Beautiful. Wow. Still a 4-run game. Fuck them out anyways. Brent Roadvet. That sounds like such a Cardinals name. They had like World Series champion and David Eckstein. Yeah, see, like this is what I'm talking about. The stuff that makes me want to go back to All-Star difficulty. But I've been struggling batting as of late. Changeup would have been a lot faster up to the mound. Threw him off the bag. That's an error. Got that being closer. Excellent. Miller's Romo's not fast enough, but Miller is. I'll be another runner. That's so lame. What? You're lying. I think we're gonna go different direction. We'll call it there for F. Montgomery. Welcome to the Rocky Mountains, my friend. 89 slider. Okay. Ah, that's a run to Eckert. Oh my gosh, on 99? On 99 mph, bro. You're lying. And the lead's cut down to 3. Wonderful. I think just Montgomery's getting unlucky here, that's all. See if we can get his first strikeout. There it is. With triple digits. That's all he needed. Oh my gosh, again? Again! And it's a 2-run double. You're lying, bro. These, looks like the Cardinals, looks like they got their devil magic back, that's for sure. I don't know how you explain this. Great pitch. Great pitch. Now this game will take a lot longer than the left field. One hops the wall. So close to a home run. Lying. I don't know what to do, bro. If I change the difficulty, I'm making it tougher on myself. And I'm already making it tough for myself because I'm not timing these right. Timing has Terrible. Yeah, he wasn't trying. Oh my god, we just choked the lead again. My second consecutive stream game. Like, there's some cuts, bro. Again, why am I swinging? Yeah, I've minimized strikeouts at this point, but still fucking up here. Stop swinging! I suck ass, bro. I am so garbage. Are you serious, Miller? And of course I mistimed it. It would have been an out. Like, this is the type of shit I'm talking about when I talk like why I'm concerned about this team this season. You know, this shaky start has me really concerned about how we're gonna do this season. how the rest of the season's gonna look. I think some guys will be all-stars. They'll make the all-star appearance, but like, man, what the fuck is happening to this team? We are losing way too many games we should be winning or outright dominating in. Is it me? Yeah. But at the same time, I like let the game sim and it happens either way. Like this team is fated to be struggling this year. I'm gonna puke if I look at the stats later and realize the guys I traded away or let go in free agency all are having better seasons than the guys I brought in. I will puke at if I find out about that. Won't even begin to describe how disgusted I feel. It was 8-3 at one point. It is 10-8. All right, we just sold the game again. Can't fucking believe this, bro. We've had one out to go. We haven't gotten him out. Unreal. Unfucking. Bro, I can't get anything with Jordan, bro. Can't get Jack. And of course, it won't drop. Wonderful. There's a big old pile of shit right now. This is just fantastic. Amador's seemingly getting better at playing. Definitely another place he can play. Yeah, of course. Can barely tell where that thing is going. Where the hell the color ball is going. It's so difficult. Damn it! No! Did we seriously just blow another winnable game, man? That's game. Out to left field and it's ball game. Bro, this season feels like it's about to be a wash. We keep losing these winnable fucking games. We got their starters shelled and their relievers held down the fort. They allowed only 3 runs for the rest of the game. We just blew a winnable game again. I don't know what I don't know, bro. I don't know anymore. Like, what is the team's viability right now? Are we are we actually gonna be able to do something this? Because here's the problem: I don't feel comfortable selling at the deadline. I really don't. Not this time because I think we have the tools to make a postseason run. But at the same time, if we miss the playoffs and I can't bring back some of these guys, what happens then? I don't know. I mean, the budget's high this year. That's always something. Budget's high enough to where we can bring back a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys will probably get short-term contracts from here on, like Yoshida, whatnot. Like they'll get short-term contracts. Yeah, we got 40 million available going into the off season. And then on top of that, Carlos Rodon, his contract expires at the end of the season, which he is regressing. He is declining. At this rate, I'm probably not bringing him back. He went from he had a 3.61 to a 3.45 to a 3.80. Now this year, it is 5.32. I think his strikeout count might be close to 130. It might actually go over 130, but I don't think that's not enough to warrant me bringing him back. The ERA that's bothering me right now. And on top of that, we have Clark Schmidt. He's still he's doing it, having solid work done. I think he's leading the team in strikeouts. That's 33, but his ERA is nearly what he averaged last season. I mean, he can get it lower. That's great, but he does have another year on here. That's not the problem. It's really 2029. 2029 is kind of the make or break season. We kind of need to make something work. We need something to shake in 2029. Because Lord help me, if we falter for 2029 as well, we're a lot of guys are gonna have to leave. Like I think Dolander, obviously, well Dolander's. I'm not talking about Dolander. Brendan Doyle, a little less productive this. He might not even come close to 52 stolen bases. He's at 4 right now. He's at 4 stolen bases. His speed's decreased again. Fielding is decreased. That's not good. Not good at all. Even Tolia's gotten worse. Everything is kind of unraveling. It's not like a immediate unravel. This is a slow unravel we're talking about. Tolia probably has immense value despite being 85 overall. Power bat, it gives him a lot of value. Like a lot of teams for him. This is really concerning. Like this, the core was Lazardo, Doyle, Tolia, Dolander. That was the 4 right there. Right now, we're not doing anything this season. Seems like this year nothing's gonna come from it. At least some of these guys are locked up long term, fairly solid contracts. Man, this is such a rough. I hope this is just a fluke month because man, this is some rough sledding. Diamondbacks, I can see are struggling as well. So, these guys actually had World Series expectations. They were supposed to be World Series last year and they missed it. These guys have actual World Series expectations. We just want to make the playoffs, bro. Like we just want to be there. But man, this is getting concerning. I'm really, really concerned right now. This is a bad month. It's a very bad month. Good stuff from Rokio though. He's still raking. Amador is raking too. So great stuff from both of them, and Veen as well. Let me not forget this him. He's also raking really well. At the very least, we have some guys we can sell. I'm just hoping it's like right now it's fluke. I'm hoping start to turn things around. Just that it may not happen because look at our schedule. Rest of the month. It's yeah, one more game against St. Louis with the Angels for 7 and 17. Then we get the Diamondbacks for 2, Padres for 4. So I'm like Angels, Brewers. Like we need to sweep these bad teams because right now we are not beating the or even like the mediocre team. We're struggling to beat mediocre teams. I don't even know why. Things are getting really bad. Got 80 days till the draft. We have plenty of more baseball to go. I'm just hoping we find our stride as soon as possible. Have a chance over. And that 31st that deadline comes up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We have guys will definitely let walk. That's for sure. Guys will definitely be go. It'd be really funny to trade for and relief pitchers and just let them take over as relief as a core relief. Hopefully, it doesn't get to that. I'm gonna end the stream from here, guys. I will catch you guys later. I don't know if I'll be back tonight because there is Monday Night Football. I look forward to watching it. Um, but I should be back on tomorrow morning. So until then, I will see you guys later.